Hi folks, it's Paul Gordon. If we had somebody here to help me, that would be great. We don't, so just assume that what I'm doing here is kosher, which it is. You ask the spectator to cut the deck into two piles, which they do, and I've got the four kings. If you can remember the order of the kings, that's fine. If you can't, it doesn't matter, because watch this. I'm going to place one here, one here, one here, one here, and then gather the deck. If I do that and click my fingers, those kings should jump to the top. That's strong magic. Hi folks, I'm with my friends Keith and Maggie. This is Keith, this is Maggie. They had a little operation a while ago. I got two sets of playing cards here. Now these are reds, obviously these are blacks, they're hearts, they're clubs. You'll notice in each one there's a duplicate of the number. For instance, a 5 there and a 5 there, a 10 there and a 10 there, an 8 there and an 8 there, an ace there, an ace there, a queen there and a queen there. Alright?
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna, Maggie, I've got 4 coins here as well, 4 coins. What I want you to do is to place those coins, either all 4 here. If you put them on this side, I'm going to transfer 4 cards from the face to the rear of the packet. If you put them over there, I transfer 4 cards from the face to the rear. If you put 2 there and 2 there, 2 would go to the rear, 2 would go to the rear, or 3 and 1. So the choices are yours, alright? So the choices are totally yours. Do you follow what I'm saying there?
I do.
And thereby, what I want you to do is try, it's going to be difficult to end up with mates, with matches, alright?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you want to distribute the coins?
My turn.
Yeah, you start.
I'm gonna have
So 2 there, 3 there, and 1 there. So I'm going
Yes.
to transfer 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 1 there, okay? Which leaves the 10 and the ace. That's not a match, alright? But that's okay, that's your first try. So, no match there. Keith, do you want to try? You've got 3 coins now, so 3 there, or 2 and 1, or 1 and 2. It's up to you. 2 and 1.
Sorry, the other way around.
Oh, the other way around. Okay, so
Yeah,
transfer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no flies on you. So 2 there, 1, 2 there, and 1 there. So 8 and a 5. No match there either. Okay.
So we haven't won yet.
No, nobody's won yet. So no matches so far. Maggie, do you want to try either 2 there and 2 there, or 1 apiece, or 2? It's up to you. You choose.
I'm gonna do 1 and 1.
1 and 1. So transfer 1 card there, and 1 card there. That leaves an 8 and a 5. So no match there either. Now that leaves 1 coin. Keith, how do you want to play this? There or there, basically.
There.
There. So just 1 card there. Oh, you got a match. 2 queens. Look at that. And that leaves those 2 there. I need another coin.
So the 4 quid's mine.
So you've
I've
won.
won that.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Actually, look, there's no match there, there's no match there, there's no match there, there's no match there. That is the only one with a match, the 2 queens. That's pretty good. But in actual fact, I'm kidding along here, because there are actually 5 matches. There are 5 matches. Let me just remove the coins and tell you why there are 5 matches. Because the backs of these 2 are green, the backs of those 2 are blue, the backs of those are mauve, the backs of those are black, the backs of those are red. Perfect matches.
How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
How did you do
Hello
that?
folks, so it's Paul Gordon here, and I know I've told you about my great uncle Reg beforehand. He died a terrible death after a particular card routine. And as you may know, if you know my magic, that great uncle Reg was a card player and a very bad card cheat, as told in the sad tale of great uncle Reg and other routines of mine. Now, when great uncle Reg died, he left me this fob watch, and it's actually on the time, it says 1 o'clock, which was the time he actually died. But on the other side is a number on here. We'll look at it in a minute, but this number is 518451. In actual fact, just have a look at it right now. Can you see that? That's 518451. 518451. Okay. Now, for many years, myself and the family always wondered what that number meant. Could it be a social security number, a national insurance number, a key safe number? We were never too sure. It certainly wasn't his date of birth, but eventually we realised it was a card cheating system number. I'll explain that in a moment, but I'll leave the fob watch here in full view for a second. Now, the first thing that great uncle Reg could do, he could always shuffle a pack of cards like this. Whenever he wanted to, he shuffled the card. He was pretty good at this. He could shuffle the pack of cards, and whenever he wanted to, he could always get himself the 4 aces like this. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. That was pretty good. But he needed to control them for a game of poker. and we realised this number on here was the control system. And I'll explain that to you as we go along here. So the first number is 5, and what that means is this. I have to run 5 cards, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's 1 card. Then it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 1. Okay. Now I did that in the open so you can see what I'm talking about here. So that's 5, 1, 8, 4, 5, 1. And let me just check here to see how I've done. I think I've done pretty well there. Now, let me deal the cards and show you what I mean for a 5-handed game of poker. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, there's an ace. So I've done pretty well there. In fact, I've got a second ace. This is my hand, the 5th hand. In actual fact, I've got myself a 3rd ace. I've got myself a 4th ace, and of course the last card is kind of just an indifferent card. So that's how the system works. It's pretty good. But obviously in real time, this is the hard part. In real time, you've got to be able to do it pretty quickly. So I'm doing it for you now. Hopefully you can't see any of the actions here. I think I've done it for you, and I think I've succeeded already. Did you see the moves there? Hopefully not. It looked like a regular shuffle. Let's try it. So hopefully I can get myself the best hand right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm dealing the cards right here. Look at this. These are regular cards from the top of the deck here. There's 4 and there's 1 more. So hopefully I've got myself the best hand in poker. Actually, I have got myself the best hand in poker because it's not the aces. I've got myself a royal flush and spades, and in that precise moment, poor old great Uncle Reg was shot. And that's the mystery of the fob watch and 518451. Take a look at that. I'm going to give the cards a shuffle. I'm going to ask you to help me in a minute. I want you to think really of a favourite time of the day. Now, when I say that to people, I say a favourite time of the day. You know, 2 o'clock could be, I know, late lunch, or 5 o'clock could be early tea, 7 o'clock could be when you watch a movie, 10 o'clock could be a bedtime, whatever it may be. These are being well and truly shuffled, and I always have to give them a cut as well, just to keep us honest. Now, I want you to take the deck. Now, I'm going to turn aside as you do this. If you're thinking of, say, 3 o'clock, I want you to deal 3 cards onto the table. If you're thinking of 8 o'clock, deal 8 cards onto the table. When you've done that, put the deck back over here and put your hand over the cards you've dealt, okay? I'll try to talk as I do this, so I can't hear what you're doing there. Then put the deck back in front of me. Have you done that?
Yes.
Can you square up your cards and put your hand over them so I can't see how many you've got? Now there's no way I could know what hour you're thinking of or how many cards. But it's going to be up to 12, so let's use 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I'm going to cut some cards off here which will mimic or replicate exactly how many you've got. Now that's quite impossible because I shuffled the deck at the beginning and I had no idea what, and I really didn't know what. We're not in cahoots with this, are we? But I think I'm going to go for, I think possibly that many there. So, what is the hour you're thinking of?
9.
9. Could you raise your hand a second? So 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. These are the ones I cut off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that, folks, is a miracle, bearing in mind I shuffled the deck. Would you agree?
Yes.
But I always like to go further because we've got the ace of diamonds here, the ace of clubs here, the ace of spades there, and the ace of hearts there. That's a real miracle. How about that, folks? I got 3 ace of spades and the queen of hearts. Now the queen of hearts, this is like Find the Lady, 4-card Monty. That's the one to watch. That's the money card right there. Keep an eye on it. All you've got to do is tell me where you think it is now. 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Very good. You've won your first 5. Now, I'm going to mix them around a bit. It's 2nd from the bottom, isn't it? Yeah? 2nd from bottom. Yeah? Well, that's the top there. That's the bottom, okay? Whereabouts do you live? No, well, they haven't explained it, okay. Well, so do I. No. There is your card. There's Queen of Hearts is there. Now, 2nd from bottom. If I reverse the order, that should bring it to 2nd from top. But it's not there. It's not there. It's actually on the bottom.
Now I'll do it again. It's on the bottom. Alright? If I reverse the order, that should bring it to top, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not on top, it's actually second from top. Now I'll leave it face up so you can watch. It is face up, isn't it?
Yeah.
You really can see that card is face up. But don't put money on that, because the one that's face up is actually one of the aces. Now watch closely. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards here. You can't find the queen because the queen isn't actually there. Well, she is there, but she's hiding in plain sight. Hiding in plain sight. Look, she's right there. You see that? Right there. Now, the reason you should be able to notice that is because of the markings. Can you see the markings on it? Where? No, they're not on that side, they're on that side. Can you see the marking? People with the 3 cards, 2 blacks and a red card. Sometimes you see it done with 5 cards, sometimes you see it done with 7 cards like this. I've got 3 black cards, 1, 2, 3 black cards, red card in the middle, that's the money card, the picture card, the court card, that's the one to watch, and 3 more blacks. So I'll start with leaving 3 blacks on the table, which leaves the other 3 blacks here, and the red card, the picture card, the court card, the money card, that's the one to watch. Now if I cut it into the packet, all you've got to do is to guess where it is. Well, don't bet on it because you're never going to win, because in actual fact it's not there. And if you're really sceptical and you think it's on the other side, it's not there either. The red card is just not there. Don't bet on it. Well, it is there, but it's kind of hiding in plain sight. That's what a good card cheat does. The red card really is there. And it should be easy to find because there's a red card there, 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 a red card there. In actual fact, we've got 7 Queen of Hearts. You know, like most magicians, in the kind of the bottom drawer, we have playing cards and all sorts of props and this, that, and the other. And I found these the other day. 5 playing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all the same. All ace of spades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ace of spades. And I thought to myself, what can I do? Well, maybe I could practice some magic. So I sort of tried this here, where I'm turning every other card over. Now, if I turn this ace of spades face down, magically this one turns face down. In actual fact, all of them have now turned face down. And I thought, well, I can't use these for magic, or maybe I can. Because if I do this, I get myself a raw flush in spades. That'd be pretty impressive. And that's pretty incredible, bearing in mind these are just 5 playing cards that I found in the bottom drawer. So anytime you've got 5 playing cards in the bottom drawer, maybe you could try some magic with them yourself. You never know. It can be it's pretty hideous, it's pretty unpleasant to look at. Are you ready? Do you want to have a look at it? Have a look at it, Gary.
George! That's your Andy.
It's quite hideous, for sure. Have a look at
Oh no, it gets even worse.
Jesus, it's bad. I love that.
That is brilliant.
I genuinely love that.
Have a look at it.
Love it.
Any card it wants. For instance, it can become the Ace of Hearts, okay? Become the Ace of Hearts. I'll do it again for you. This time it can become the Two of Hearts. The Two of Hearts, okay? Yes, in fact. Do you want to have a look at it? Have a look at it. Be careful though, it's pretty hideous. Have a look. I have, you know, when all over the years doing gigs, somebody always says, "Are those cards you're using magic cards?"
Oh, they think they're special.
You know, they think they're special cards.
Handy, yeah.
Well, maybe they are.
Yeah.
I've got the 4 aces. Yes, clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds.
Right.
And they are magic cards because if I do this, I can make a joker appear. Now these are blue-backed aces, but I can make a joker appear anytime I want. For instance, look, there's a joker. You see? I can make a joker appear. Now the joker is kind of a chameleon card. Now what that means is if I get rid of that blue one and replace the blue one with, say, a brown one, instantly I get a second brown one. In actual fact, I get 4 brown aces and that joker because it's a chameleon card. It's kind of do a game.
So it can duplicate the colour.
It can duplicate.
Yeah.
I'll do it again because this time I'll use an orange one.
Orange, yeah.
And I get 2 orange cards. In actual fact, all the aces turn orange, and there's the chameleon joker.
Yeah.
I'll do it again for you.
Is there no limit to this ability?
There is absolutely no limit because I can do it again with if I can get it out of the pocket,
Isn't
especially
that
the
irritating when
green
you
card.
the edge gets caught on the lining?
Well, I've got the proper suits I have.
Oh.
I get two green
Excuse me.
ones. I'm properly dressed, I am, Graham.
Yeah.
And they all will turn green, you see. And you can go on ad infinitum, but hopefully not ad nauseum. And that is just a miracle using the 4 aces. Now you're probably wondering what the colour of these are on the back.
What was it? It's crossed my mind.
Well, you've got 1 blue,
Blue.
you've got 1 orange, you've got 1 brown, and 1 green.
And what's that called?
Well, I haven't finished yet,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're probably wondering about these cards down here. Well, actually, these cards didn't exist in the first place, because this one's mauve, this one's teal, this one's red, that one's yellow, and that one's black. And that is a miracle, isn't it?
Double
Double whammy.
Double. That's amazing.
Now, Maggie, I'm going to ask you, can you help me here?
I will.
I'm going to ask you to cut the pack into 4 piles.
Okay.
I'll
You
shuffle
know
them
how to
first,
do
just
it.
to make sure they're really well
You've never seen this man
mixed.
before, have you?
You've never
Okay.
seen it before.
What I want to do, cut 3/4 of the deck and place it there for me. 3/4 and place it there.
How about
But
that?
no, 3/4, a bit more than that. That's it. About to
That's a
there.
bit
Okay.
off.
About 2/3 of that to there. 2/3.
Okay.
Okay. And about
No, a bit more.
A bit more. That's okay.
A bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got to be in bed by midnight, Maggie.
Two turds.
And about half of those to there.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh,
Half of those to there.
well, I was going to put that back
Okay.
in. Is
Well,
that
I think
all
we were
right?
okay the first time. Was that about there? I don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
it was. I think that was about it. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, you sure? Okay.
If you're
I
sure.
want that.
Now,
on there.
I'm going to place a black king on that pile, a red king on that pile, and the other 2 kings, 1 there and 1 there. So there's a king on the top of each pile.
Okay.
If I take this pile here
Yeah.
and take this king here, all I have to do is this. It changes to an ace. And if I do that, wouldn't it be nice to get the other aces right there as well? Thank you from Card Foolers. This is Paul Gordon. It's April 2024. Alfresco magic in my garden. You can hear the birds. It's a beautiful day, but let's get on with it. This is a real oldie of mine. It's called Old Wine in New Bottles for many, many reasons. It's taking an old principle and it's dressing it up, and it's making it even easier than before. Anyway, let's assume you've just done a 4-ace trick and you've got the aces out on the table and the cards are genuinely shuffled by the spectator. That's important to note. Now I'm going to form 4 piles of cards. 1 pile there, 1 pile there, and they're like tables really. These piles of cards are like tables for me to place the aces on. So the aces are like on top of these tables of playing cards. So I'm going to lose each ace into the packet. There goes the ace of spades. If I take the ace of hearts, I can lose the ace of hearts. I'll cut it into the deck. The ace of clubs gets cut into the deck as well. And then finally the ace of diamonds gets cut into the deck as well. Those aces are lost. And just to make sure, I will also shuffle the cards. But I'm going to try and relocate the aces by spelling them. Not easy once they're lost into the deck, but we will try it. Ace of Hearts, A-C-E-O-F-H-E-A-R-T-S, and there's the Ace of Hearts. Let's do it again, but I'll always give the cards a couple of cuts just to start with. Ace of Spades, A-C-E-O-F-S-P-A-D-E-S, there's the Ace of Spades. Let's give the cards another couple of cuts as well. The next one will be the Ace of Clubs. Here we go. A-C-E-O-F-C-L-U-B-S, there's the Ace of Clubs. Let's change procedures and not spell to the last ace of diamonds. Let's just cut to it. Halfway in the deck, and there is the Ace of Diamonds. All 4 aces. That's old wine from new bottles from Card Foolers. Easy to do. Hi folks, I'm with Jan here. Hi Jan.
Hiya.
I'm going to ask you to help me in a moment by taking the dice and rolling the dice. We want 4 different numbers on the top, so if you end up with 2 duplicate numbers, I'd like you to roll 1 or 2 of the dice again. Is that okay?
Okay.
So take the dice for me, and I'd like you to do that. So roll them. Okay, you got a 4, 5. That's brilliant. Okay, so immediately, well, that's brilliant, fantastic. Now I'm going to leave them in a row on the table. These are totally random numbers. So a 6, a 1, a 4, and a 5. Now because you've got 6 over here, I'm going to deal 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over there. There's 1 there, so there's 1 card there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go over there, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they go over there. So that is fair, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm just going to bring these down here a little bit to make more room. We'll get rid of the dice, and I've made a little square here. Now bearing in mind, you rolled any numbers you wanted to, and that is fair. The dice are regular. I took the cards off, bearing in mind the numbers on there. Well, let's have a look here. We've managed to actually locate, amazingly, a royal flush in spades, and that is extraordinary.
That is extraordinary.
How do you do that?
I don't know how I did that.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's 'cause you're so good.
That was it. Now, when I was a kid, this is actually a true story. When I was a kid at school, we used to play games with lexicon cards and letter cards, and one of the games we used to play was anagram. I'll go do it for you, Maggie, okay?
Right.
And I'm going to pick up Keith in a minute. But anagram. Now, what we used to do, we'd have 2 sets of cards. They'd both be the same,
Yeah.
and the first person to come on with a credible anagram,
Yeah.
won, okay? But these are unusual words. This is onion, O-N-I-O-N, onion, right? And the same over here, so both get the same, O-N-I-O-N, but both get onions, right?
Right.
So
2 onions.
5 cards each. You get 5 cards, I get 5 cards. Now, when I say go, I want you to look at your cards. Not yet. When I say go, look at your cards. The first person to get a credible anagram wins. Not yet. When I say go, okay. You can get ready if you want. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, bingo.
That's not an anagram.
Have you got one?
No.
Of onion?
Yes, I've got onions.
No, I know you've got onion, but have you got an anagram?
No, I don't think I have.
No. Do you know why?
Why?
There is no anagram of onion.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Well, I didn't
But
know that.
You know I
but
said bingo?
You've got one.
Well, I said bingo, didn't I? The reason I said that is because I got B,
No!
I, N, G, O, bingo, and those letters weren't there even to start with.
They weren't.
Oh my God, that's
3 of them were.
incredible. Can I look at these and
Yeah.
check?